We got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's crafted it. Next. Pedro Martinez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Loretta makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 2-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
One out, nobody on. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Green. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Lance Berkman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ripped down the line. Beautiful diving stop. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Roy Oswalt will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. cue shot here out towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now the Astros from the opening bell will have to deal with a real threat on the base paths.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Into the box, Jose Valentin, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Coming to the plate now, David Wright, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Reyes is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with the gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Stepping in now, Carlos Beltran, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Here now the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full. Julio Franco waits on deck. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pence is after it. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Julio Franco, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Shot down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Full count still.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Payoff pitch one more time, and he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Luke Scott, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Luke Scott.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now at the plate, Carlos Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, Brad Ausmus, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. First shot. One and one the count now. The 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
In now, Morgan Ensberg. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. This is on the ground over the first, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box, Adam Everett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounder down the line at third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on the show right after this. Digging in, Moses Alou. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Left fielder, Moses Alou.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen, sure.
Stepping in now, Sean Green pulled toward right center field. Scott sprinting after it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Into the box now, Ramon Castro, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Alou, the runner at third. Green is at second with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Runner at third here, nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Next up for New York, Pedro Martinez. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in, Jose Reyes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first two innings of work. That's 37 pitches. And ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
One-0 count. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and two outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike two.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 2-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. The 2-2. Flying toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under at Pence. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mets 3 and the Astros 1. Digging in now, Roy Oswalt. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 just catches the inside corner for strike 2. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, center fielder, Hunter Pence.
Striding into the box, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Softly hit out toward short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And the runner back. In now, Mark Loretta. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. Grounded foul. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Ready for another chance? Lance Berkman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Houston, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. At the plate, David Wright. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup. So now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box, Carlos Beltran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Wright gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Julio Franco, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard but foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Moses Alou, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes, 1-0. Tapper up the line. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder.
Settling in now, Sean Green. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Two and 0 now.
seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here he comes on 2-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rod.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
In now, Ramon Castro, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mets 5 and the Astros 1. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Luke Scott. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Alou on the move. 1 out. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Lee. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Popped him up. Castro is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brad Ausmus. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 5-1. Next for the Mets, Pedro Martinez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Everett. And there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Ready once again, Jose Valentin. He flew out in his last at bat. On its way is pitch number 75. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. It was a sinker that misses for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Everett. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Digging in, Morgan Ensberg. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Everett. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Mike Lamb will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down here 5-1. Brian Moeller is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 36, Brian Moeller.
So digging in now, David Wright. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded to third. Ensberg comes up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Beltran. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's the 0-1. There's a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Full count, 3-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Into the box, Julio Franco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Moses Alou, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Beltran, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-2, here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Popped him up. Ausmus is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. They're up 5-1. So the Houston lineup turns into the plate, Hunter Pence. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
The batter, number 8.
Ready for another shot now. Mark Loretta. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Stepping in now, Lance Berkman to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Mets 5 and the Astros 1. Now in the box, Sean Green coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Sean Green.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Outside for a ball. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I'll tell you, he was already enjoying a good night at the plate, but that homer just cements it as one of those nights he won't soon forget. He's making it look easy up there.
In now, Ramon Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. We were expecting a pitcher's duel today, but this one's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far.
Yeah, Dan, here's what you fall into, though. If you're going to be a finesse pitcher, you can't leave balls over the heart of the plate or they do not come back. A lot of guys stepping in the batter's box right now with a ton of confidence.
No doubt about it, Debra. We've seen one pitcher on point, one guy not on point, and the guy that's not been, he's having a rough go of it this afternoon.
The 1-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Pedro Martinez, getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Berkman moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Loretta right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Mets 6 and the Astros 1. Stepping up now, Luke Scott. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there slaying through that baseball.
From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Scott on at first, nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box, Brad Ausmus, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Mets 6 and the Astros 1. Stepping in, Jose Valentin.
Second baseman, Jose Valentin.
The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Pitch on the way. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Standing in now, David Wright, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A little bouncer. A runner at first with no outs here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Carlos Beltran, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 2-0 on the way is taken high and outside, but for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag. Stepping up to the plate, Julio Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Standing in, Moses Alou. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it on the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Astros 1. Into the box, Morgan Ensberg. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Needed a good performance from their ace today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it.
Yeah, D-Row, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a controlled type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone, and he paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now the 2-1. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. The 2. Take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, Adam Everett. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Aaron Heilman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Eric Munson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Alou on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Hunter Pence. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Everett is off at first with 2 away. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 2-2. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Astros lead 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Dan Wheeler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dan Wheeler.
Making his way to the plate, Sean Green. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Hit out towards second. Loretta takes it in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding in once again, Ramon Castro. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Scott facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Paul LaDuca will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Paul LaDuca.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Scott is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Joe Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Joe Smith.
Striding in to start the ninth, Mark Loretta, and they'll need him to get something going here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Striding in, Lance Berkman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Beltran has a beat on it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Luke Scott, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Dribbled to the right side. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The New York Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Pedro Martinez takes home the win. Roy Oswalt was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs, 10 hits, away, left 6 innings. For the Astros, 1 run, 7 hits, away, they left 5 innings. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Shea Stadium, 55,601. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
ball.